Hi everyone, so this week's reading task is based around the story Farmer Duck, and if you haven't read it already, I have put the link on Tapestry so that you can follow it and hopefully enjoy the story as well. But I do put little snippets from the book to help you to be able to answer the questions for today. But if you want to read the book first, follow the link and do that. But if not, and you want to watch it afterwards, then that's absolutely fine as well. Some of you might even know the story already. So, there once was a duck who had the bad luck to live with a lazy old farmer. The duck did the work, and the farmer stayed in bed all day. How do they describe the farmer? How is the farmer described in this story? I'll read it again. There once was a duck who had the bad luck to live with a lazy old farmer. The duck did the work. The farmer stayed in bed all day. Have a little think. How did they describe the farmer? Yeah, he was a lazy old farmer, wasn't he? And he stayed in bed all day. Poor duck had to do all the work. The duck fetched the cow from the field. How goes the work? Called the farmer. The duck answered, Quack. The duck brought the sheep from the hill. How goes the work? Called the farmer. The duck answered, Quack. Can you write the question that the farmer asks? So you can either write it down or you can say it to your grown-up. What does the farmer keep asking? What's the question? We've done a little bit of work on question marks, haven't we? Look for where the question marks might be. Bit of a clue. What question does the farmer keep asking? I'll read it again. The duck fetched the cow from the field. How goes the work? Called the farmer. The duck answered, Quack. The duck brought the sheep from the hill. How goes the work? Called the farmer. The duck answered, Quack. So what does the farmer keep asking? Yeah, he keeps saying, how goes the work? Because he keeps asking the duck how the work's going. How goes the work? Quack. Why did the duck keep repeating this to himself? Because in the story, he keeps saying it over and over again as he's doing all his work. He keeps saying, how goes the work? Quack. How goes the work? Quack. How goes the work? Quack. Over and over again. Why did he keep repeating this to himself? Yeah, he kept saying it over and over again because he was annoyed at the farmer, wasn't he? He was a lazy old farmer and the duck was annoyed because he kept saying to him, how goes the work? And the duck was just really busy doing all of the work all of the time while the farmer just stayed in bed all day. Poor duck, he was very upset and annoyed. The hens and the cow and the sheep got very upset. They loved the duck. So they held a meeting under the moon and they made a plan for the morning. Moo, said the cow. Baa, said the sheep. Cluck, said the hens. And that was the plan. What was the plan? What did they say? What was the plan? Have a little think. What was the plan? I'll read it to you again. Bit of a trick question in a way. The hens and the cow and the sheep got very upset. They loved the duck, so they held a meeting under the moon and they made a plan for the morning. Moo, said the cow. Baa, said the sheep. Cluck, said the hens. And that was the plan. So what was the plan? Yeah, it was moo, said the cow. Baa, said the sheep. Cluck, said the hens. It was a moo, a baa and a cluck. And that was the plan. We don't know what that plan is, do we? But they clearly do. They said moo, baa and cluck. Boom. That was the plan. Well done if I said that. It was just before dawn and the farmyard was still. Through the back door and into the house crept the cow and the sheep and the hens. Which animals crept in the house? Which animals crept into the house? It was just before dawn and the farmyard was still. Through the back door and into the house crept the cow and the sheep and the hens. And which animals crept in the house? It was the cow, the sheep and the hens. Well done. Down the lane, moo, through the field, baa, over the hill, cluck, and he never came back. What three places did the farmer pass as he escaped? Down the lane, moo, through the field, bah, over the hill, cluck, and he never came back. Which 3 places did he pass? He went down the lane, he went through the fields, and he went over the hill, didn't he? So he passed the lanes, the fields, and the hill. Well done if you did that. Don't forget to go on YouTube and find that story if you want to listen to it again. Maybe some of you might even have it at home and you might be able to read it with your grown-ups. Take care, everybody.